So before we begin, we want you to know that we learn many interesting lessons when we come together. And Eugenia, you are a genius. Dressed in elegant yellow and gold, with earrings so beautiful. She's been describing everyone's outfit. I wonder how she's going to describe my outfit. But she looks stunning, doesn't she? Eugenia Abu. Ladies and gentlemen, nice round of applause. When you've been in broadcasting for 25 years and you meet a broadcaster who's been in the business for 35 years, you learn to appreciate them very much. And so, Eugenia, we're so thankful to you. We're so grateful to be here. We're here together because we're trying to act like we have a strong marriage.
We do.
And we do. So thankful for what we've already experienced. Has there been a better program up to this point that you've ever seen with the music and the spoken word? Nice round of applause for everyone who has participated. So I would like to, just before we begin, have James and our entire team from the Africa West area to please stand. Would you stand and let's give them a nice round of applause for putting this entire conference together. Thank you. Hours and hours of work. Sometimes in the office I'm looking for them and I can't find them because they're working on this conference. We're so grateful to them. And I was just talking to Elder Egbo just a few minutes ago, and he told us that this is not only being heard by this audience here, but this conference is being streamed around the entire world. Everybody's having a chance to see this if they want to. So thank you for everyone's participation. So I just want to go through anything you would like to start with.
I would like to say what a joy it is to be here with you in Abuja, and to say that living in West Africa and serving among you, our brothers and sisters, will be a highlight of our church service and our life. Thank you so much.
So now just a little bit of protocol, and this is very, very important here in West Africa. Excellencies, members of the National Assembly here present, Excellency, guest of honor, former governor of Enugu State, Excellency, former deputy governor of Enugu State, representative of the Nasarawa State governor, deputy mayor of the Gambia, diplomats, speakers, and all performers, we are so grateful that we are here today to participate in this Strengthening Families Conference. Nice round of applause for everyone. Thank you. We bring the love of our area presidency. So grateful that we can be together with all of you. This is a vision and a goal of members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to come together to strengthen families. We believe in strengthening families. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Somebody was asking me the other day, do you know the names of your children and grandchildren? 6 children and 25 grandchildren. And I do know their names, but Sister Nielsen knows them so much better. We believe in family prayer. So every morning and every evening we kneel in family prayer. And one night I invited Sister Nielsen to give the prayer. And as a dutiful companion and a husband, father, grandfather, I folded my arms, closed my eyes, and then I closed my eyes and bowed my head. And I asked Sister Nielsen to give the prayer, and this is what I heard.
Please bless Casey, Andy, Ashlyn, Drew, Maddie, Allie, Kelly, Brian, Eliza, Bell, Max, Jack, Gift, Jenna, Maddox, Jory, Maya, Jade, Rob, Jess, Robbie, Natalie, Lacey, Hannah, Kai, Court, Benson, Tessa, Elle, Taylor, Dane, Delay, Christian, Nora, and Weston.
You know how you're supposed to keep your eyes closed and your head bowed? I couldn't help when she started to do that to open one eye and look and see what was going on.
I pray for them every day, and I will stop and talk with the Lord about each one who needs a little bit of extra love and care. And the only thing that is difficult, I would say the most difficult, is just being away from them because we love them so dearly. But we feel like you are our family, and we thank you so much for that.
Thank you. We've been here now for a year. We were surprised when we got this assignment to come to West Africa, but you have helped us change
We were
in
delighted.
a very positive way because of your powerful examples of goodness and the way you live your lives and the commitments you make to your families and to each other. So we have just a few ideas.
Absolutely. I
Yeah,
just wanted to
please.
say, we were sent here to teach, but I can honestly tell you I have learned so much more from you than I could ever teach. And again, I thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So, dear brothers and sisters, in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we refer to each other as a brother and sister. We do this because we believe that we are all spirit children of a loving God, and we are part of this worldwide brotherhood and sisterhood of God's children. We hope you don't mind us calling you our brothers and sisters. It reflects the love we have for you and represents the unity that we feel today, people of many different faiths, but with the same goal, to strengthen families and strengthen marriages.
We feel humbly honored to be with you today. We have been inspired by all we have learned. The depth of knowledge and experience gives new perspective on how we can become better parents and spouses. Through this conference, our hearts can become united, and the people of West Africa will benefit for generations from the insights gathered here.
We serve individuals in all countries of West Africa. We talk with them, we counsel with them regularly. We try really hard to be aware of the difficulties they encounter in their families, their marriages, and their communities. One of our fundamental challenges facing families today is undoubtedly that of creating and maintaining a strong marriage and marriages, and made all the more difficult and complex by today's cultural reality and the powerful influence of social media.
Marriage is the primary partnership in society. All affiliations in civilization stem from the father and mother interconnection and thrive if it is also a strong husband and wife relationship. Good marriages are the bedrock foundation of cohesive societies because they are the cornerstone of strong families. Within a family built on a solid marriage, children are much more likely to value their relationships with God and with their communities.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints believes marriage is sacred and was ordained of God before the foundation of the world. This doctrine is laid out in a document of the church called the Family, a proclamation to the world. As Elder Chekbundu talked about, it states, and I quote, "The family is ordained of God. Marriage between a man and a woman is essential to his eternal plan. Children are united to birth within the bonds of matrimony and to be reared by a father and a mother who honor marital vows and complete fidelity," end quote. We define a successful marriage as one where both spouses make a conscious decision to love and respect each other throughout their marriage. God's love naturally radiates from their union. A couple needs to work together to be totally aligned in their quest for harmony. Are you getting this while we're doing this together? To achieve a successful marriage, a wife and a husband need to be intentional, patient, and forgiving, all of which comes from a personal relationship with God.
A marriage based on love and respect doesn't just happen. Both spouses must do their part. Church of Jesus Christ teaches that marriage is a partnership of equals, and that both partners should be thoughtful, respectful, and loyal to one another. If couples keep their lives centered on God, their love can grow.
Creating a union with God is the focus, makes marriage strong enough to withstand the pressures of this world. And don't we face some pressures in this world? And it helps a married couple to withstand the difficulties and trials that are inevitably surfacing. A leader in our church recently said that success in marriage, in any marriage, is for both the husband and the wife to love God first and foremost. It is the first of the two great commandments. If we love God first, we will love each other in a more and in that way, you can truly become one in your love for Him and one in your love for each other.
It's important to remember that there is no perfect marriage because there are no perfect people. We are all unique. And to think that there will not be differences in a marriage would neglect the individuality of both partners. But even though there may be disagreements, it's important to agree on these things. We will never give up. We will never stop trying. We will never forget God and the healing power and grace He offers to those who love and rely on Him. We are grateful that many married couples, though far from perfect, live in love, fulfill their responsibilities, and keep moving forward even if they stumble many times along the way. Through a loving Heavenly Father, every marriage, despite its weaknesses, can become a light in the darkness of this world.
Okay, are you ready for a fact? This is an interesting fact to me. Africa is the home of the world's largest youth population, with about 60% of the continent's people being below 25 years of age. This is what we call the rising generation. We love them, and we have so much faith and hope for them. With the right tools, education, resources, and encouragement, these young people can represent what a better Africa can look like in the future. The greatest gift we can give them is a stable and loving family. Strong families are the key to a flourishing society, as we have heard many times today, and lead to better outcomes for parenting, children, and communities. For our political leaders that are listening in or in attendance, policies that support marriage, parenthood, and family life will make it possible for all Africans to reap the benefits of a generation of youth motivated to make their communities and countries flourish. We love our children. We want to give them every opportunity to succeed. For this to happen, it will require loving and responsible parenting with a husband and wife who keep the right order of their priorities and recognize their own duties.
We would like to emphasize the importance that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints puts on family and marriage. We believe that marriages last forever and that families are united throughout eternity. Our ability to reach a fullness of joy in this life and to achieve exaltation in the life to come is inextricably linked to our marriage covenants and the development of God-centered families. We have a pro-family policy that aims to strengthen the relationship between mothers and fathers and also parents' relationship with their children. Our pro-parent agenda supports families as the core social and economic unit of a strong and healthy society.
As we conclude, this is so important. There are those in the world who would fight against what we have discussed. Let us not be intimidated by those who teach against traditional marriage and traditional families. On the contrary, let us feel proud to aspire to something so high and so sacred. We need to use this form, this wonderful Strengthening Families Conference, to build and find the right language, reasoning, and forms of witness that can help us reach the hearts of the people throughout Africa. May we continue to teach and to testify of traditional marriages with enthusiasm and with courage. May God bless us all in this important effort as we express our deep love and appreciation to all of you.
As Elder Chigbundu mentioned earlier, I'd like to stress a teaching by our prophet, David O. McKay. No success can compensate for failure in the home. May God bless you and your families, now and always, we pray.
Let me just finish by saying this. You will be inspired as to what to do and what to say. You will be inspired on how to reach out to those around you. We collectively promise, as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, that the answer to the world's problems today is a family based on godly principles.